Regret used to weigh on me like a stone I carried every day. Old age teaches that regret is not a sentence, it's a lesson. I spent decades worrying about things I could not change. Mistakes haunted me quietly, whispering reminders of failures past. I tried to outrun regret through busyness and distraction. Work, ambition, and noise became shields against reflection. But old age has a way of peeling back distractions until truth remains. I learned that regret cannot be erased, only understood and addressed. It asks you to look closely at what mattered and what was lost. I began acknowledging past choices with honesty instead of denial. Redemption starts with accepting the consequences of what you did. Old age teaches humility, the kind that humbles even the proudest heart. I apologized where I had hurt others, even if long overdue. Those apologies were small but powerful, lifting weight from my chest. Regret transforms when it motivates meaningful action, not despair. I began helping younger people avoid the mistakes I made. Sharing lessons became a way to redeem lost time indirectly. Old age teaches that impact is measured not by perfection, but by effort. I started taking care of my health to redeem decades of neglect. I reconciled relationships that had been broken by pride and fear. I forgave myself for the things I could not undo, because guilt is toxic. Regret loses its power when met with deliberate, conscious choices. Old age teaches that no moment is too late for meaningful change. I discovered that small actions each day can repair a lifetime of neglect. I started expressing love to those I once ignored or took for granted. Every hug, every word, every gesture became a balm for old wounds. Regret taught me empathy, patience, and appreciation for time. I began listening more, judging less, and valuing people differently. Old age shows that redemption is not about grand gestures, but sincere intent. I sought reconciliation where bitterness had hardened hearts. I started living with more integrity, honesty, and openness. Regret lost its power as I transformed lessons into conscious living. I took responsibility for my choices instead of blaming fate or circumstance. Old age teaches that freedom comes from accountability, not denial. I began mentoring, teaching, and sharing wisdom freely. Redemption is often subtle, quiet, and deeply personal. It's about making amends where possible and living better moving forward. I learned that past mistakes need not define the remainder of life. Every day becomes an opportunity to write a better chapter. Old age shows that reflection can turn regret into purpose. I started pursuing passions I had abandoned out of fear or shame. Creative expression became a way to honor lessons learned. I began volunteering and supporting causes I once ignored. Regret transformed into gratitude for the chance to act wisely now. Old age teaches that impact is measured by love, not status. I focused on nurturing relationships rather than accumulating wealth or recognition. I forgave others who hurt me, freeing myself from bitterness. Regret shrinks when empathy grows and understanding deepens. I realized that forgiving myself was the hardest, but most vital step. Old age teaches that life is not about perfection, but redemption and growth. I started sharing stories of mistakes to help others navigate their own paths. I learned that vulnerability strengthens bonds, even in later years. Redemption comes quietly, through sustained care, honesty, and presence. I began leaving behind legacies of love, not just achievements. Old age shows that repair is possible, even when delayed. I started noticing small acts of kindness have lasting impact. Regret reminds you to cherish each day and act with purpose. I made amends with estranged family members, small but meaningful. I shared heartfelt letters with old friends, bridging years of silence. Old age teaches that no apology is too late when sincere. I learned that the act of trying itself is a form of redemption. Regret can be a teacher, not a jailer, if met consciously. I began documenting my lessons to leave wisdom for future generations. Old age teaches that reflection and intention can create peace. I let go of self-blame while embracing lessons learned. Redemption is about aligning action with values, consistently, patiently. I learned to celebrate progress rather than lament mistakes endlessly. Every day became a chance to create meaning from what was once wasted. Old age teaches that life is never too short for courage, honesty, or love. I take each step knowing that what I do now matters profoundly. I live fully, intentionally, and with purpose, making peace with the past. Regret transformed into gratitude and guilt softened into wisdom. Redemption is not a destination. It's a daily practice of living rightly. Old age shows that it's never too late to begin again, sincerely, fully, and bravely.